Class 1 Arithmetic Subtraction by Borrowing. Hello children, today we are going to learn about subtraction by regrouping or borrowing. You already learned about simple subtraction, and I hope you remember that. I will tell you again. Subtraction is when you take numbers away. Subtraction is taking smaller number away from any greater or bigger number. For example, 7 minus 2 equal to 2. 7 minus 5 equal to 2. 0 cannot be subtracted from any number, so the greater number comes down. For example, 9 minus 0 equal to 9. When we subtract the same number from each other, we get 0. For example, 5 minus 5 equal to 0. The sign of the subtraction is this. This sign is also known as the slipping line or a dash. Always remember, in simple subtraction, the first number has to be greater than the second number. Remember that the answer will be smaller than the first greater number. For example, 8 minus 3 equal to 5. 8 is the first number and the answer is 5, which is smaller than 8. Now children, what is subtraction by borrowing? Subtracting by borrowing is also called regrouping or trading. In simple subtraction, to subtract numbers with more than one digit, write down the greater number first and the smaller number directly below it, making sure to line up the column. 82 minus 35 equal to 47. How to borrow when subtracting? Sometimes when you are subtracting large numbers or greater numbers, the top digit in a column is smaller than the bottom digit in that column. In that case, you need to borrow from the next column to the left. Borrowing is a two-step process. 1. Subtract 1 from the top number in the column directly to the left. And add 10 to the top number in the column you were working in. But what if a column has a smaller number on the top? How do we subtract two numbers by borrowing? If the top number is smaller than the lower number, we just borrow 1 from the tens place and subtract with the new bigger number. So formed. For example, if we have to subtract 82 minus 35, then at ones place we have 2 minus 5, which is not possible. So 1 is borrowed from 8 and 2 becomes 12. Now we can easily subtract 5 from 12, which gives 7. In the tens place, we are left with 7 as the top number instead of 8. So 7 minus 3 equal to 4. Hence 82 minus 37 equal to 47. So children, what do we mean by borrowing? When we have something less, we borrow. Like if we need to give 4 pencils to our child for her test in the school the next day, but we have only 1 pencil at home, then we might borrow from our neighbors. But what does borrowing in subtraction means? Simply we say that borrowing means borrowing, taking something that we have less from someone who has it. What else can it mean? Now children, I will tell you a story of a girl who sold apples. Sheila is a little girl who sells apples. She has created baskets of tens. She has also kept aside some single apples in case somebody asks for less than 10. A man comes and asks for 7 apples. That day she kept 4 single apples. She has only 4 single apples. How can she give 7 apples? She will open one basket of 10 apples and combine those 10 apples with the 4 single apples that she had. Now she has 14 single apples. Out of these 14 apples, she gives 7 apples easily to the man. We do this exactly in subtraction by borrowing. We open the neighboring group of tens. If at one's place objects or number are less and we have to subtract or give away a bigger number. Now let's practice. First, we line up the numbers vertically. After writing ones and tens, leave one line gap. Then write the numbers. Here in ones place, the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We cannot subtract 7 from 3. So we borrow 1 from tens place and that is 5. Now in ones place the new number is 13 and we can easily subtract 7 from 13. On the other side in tens place the new number is 4 and 4 is bigger than 2. We can subtract 2 from 4 and therefore the answer is 26. Here in ones place the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We cannot subtract 9 from 5. So we borrow 1 from tens place and that is 7. Now in ones place the new number is 15 and we can easily subtract 9 from 15. On the other side, in tens place, the new number is 6 and 6 is bigger than 5. We can subtract 5 from 6. Therefore, the answer is 16. Here, in ones place, the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We cannot subtract 6 from 3. So we borrow 1 from tens place and that is 6. Now in ones place the new number is 13 and now we can easily subtract 6 from 13. On the other side, in tens place, the new number is 5 and 5 is bigger than 4. We can subtract 4 from 5. Therefore, the answer is 17. Here in ones place, the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We cannot subtract 6 from 4. So we borrow 1 from tens place and that is 5. Now in ones place the new number is 14 and we can easily subtract 6 from 14. On the other side, in tens place the new number is 4 and 4 is bigger than 5. We can easily subtract 2 from 4 and therefore the answer is 28. Here in ones place the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We cannot subtract 9 from 1. So we borrow 1 from tens place and that is 8. Now in ones place the new number is 11 and we can easily subtract 9 from 11. On the other side, in tens place the new number is 7 and 7 is bigger than 4. We can subtract 4 from 7. Therefore, the answer is 32. Here in ones place the upper number is smaller than the lower number. We cannot subtract 9 from 5. So we borrow 1 from tens place. That is 9. Now in ones place the new number is 15. We can easily subtract 9 from 15. On the other side, in tens place, the new number is 8 and 8 is bigger than 5. We can subtract 5 from 8 and therefore the answer is 36. The following sums are for you to practice at home. 73 minus 25. Number 2, 85 minus 47. Number 3, 55 minus 38. Number 4, 62 minus 29. Number 5, 76 minus 57. I repeat, number 1, 73 minus 25. Number 2, 85 minus 47. Number 3, 55 minus 38. Number 4, 62 minus 29. Number 5, 76 minus 57. Number 6, 51 minus 26. 7, 63 minus 36. 8, 52 minus 18. 9, 87 minus 29. 10, 74 minus 48. I repeat, number 6, 51 minus 26. 7, 63 minus 36. 8, 52 minus 18. 9, 87 minus 29. 10, 74 minus 48. 11, 94 minus 75. 12, 81 minus 27. 13, 72 minus 18. 14, 56 minus 49. 15, 92 minus 36. I repeat, 11, 94 minus 75. 12, 81 minus 27. 13, 72 minus 18. 14, 56 minus 49. 15, 92 minus 36. Children, first you line up the numbers vertically and after writing one sentence, leave one line gap, then write the numbers. Remember it. First you line up the numbers vertically and after writing one sentence, leave one line gap, then write the numbers. So children, did you understand what is subtraction by borrowing? Now we can sum up by knowing that when we have something less, we borrow. If the top number is smaller than the lower number in ones place, we borrow 1 from the tens place and subtract with the new bigger number. First, we line up the numbers vertically. After writing one sentence, leave one line gap, then write the numbers. It is mandatory to draw the minus sign. I repeat, when we have something less, we borrow. If the top number is smaller than the lower number in ones place, we borrow 1 from the tens place and subtract with the new bigger number. First, we line up the numbers vertically. After writing one sentence, leave one line gap, then write the numbers. It is mandatory to draw the minus sign. Thank you, children.